In this video, I'm going to go through some of the most broken builds in this game. Initially, I thought I was not going to make a video about this game, since I think roguelike games should be played on their own and not look guides and figure things out yourselves, because this gives the most enjoyment out from these games. But if you think this is not the case, and there seems to be somewhat demand for this kind of videos in the YouTube, so here we are, and here's my take on what's the most broken things in this game. Okay, first up, I think there are two playable characters in this game, which are Nixi and Merris. Nixi being the easier one in terms of equipment, and Merris being a little bit more demanding in terms of equipment. Merris becomes playable after you'll get the +1 dash charges boots. You can make her work before that, but the extra charges really make a difference here. Now, after you have been able to complete this game multiple times with Nixi, most likely, because she's the strongest here, you probably have been able to pick up some summon items. Now, I have no idea what the chances of these are for dropping or finding them in store, but I'll showcase Merris here with these items. I'm not going to play through the game as Merris here, because I think that would be a little bit boring, since most of you guys do not have these items available. But as you can see here, I have the two different items for Onyx Dragons. Even one of these will make a big difference. And also I have the Mythic Skeleton Army item as well, which gives 24 skeletons here. Rest of the items really don't matter, and you can do whatever you like with this build, but most likely you are going to do the same thing as I'm going to do with the Nixi after this one. Okay, so the Nixi will be your go-to character in this game. She is simply the strongest because of her attack speed, and since the most broken skill in this game will be the Soul Stealers, if I recall correctly the name, it will scale off from attack speed, luck, summon damage, spell damage, and probably spell crit as well, to scale basically from everything, and it deals a lot of damage. So getting Goddess Maud will be most important part of this build. The other cards do not matter that much. The best ones are the Frozen one, the Healer, and Time. Most likely, or most secure way is to play the Healer and Froze with Maud. And I'm going to show one playthrough. I'm not going to talk much during this video, but you will see how this build works in actuality. I will probably say something along the way, but not much.
May my power.
Divine Shield is quite good here. The best is the health regen, because there is really no other sustenance.
You really?
Attack speed is really the only right choice there.
Men and God.
Lightning is useless. Frost is quite nice actually. It's Frost or Time at this point. Light is useless, but the Frost works as novice. That's fine. Vanish is actually the best roll ability there is. Alteration is second best.
Curious.
And do we get Mold without any re-rolling? Deadly Strike as Novice is quite mandatory. Necromancy is useless. Ravens will be somewhat useful. It will proc the Cursed and Summon, so you'll get nice picks after this. But yeah, let's take that some other time.
Winter act.
Okay, so Inner Peace Life Regen is nice. Consecration as level 1 is just enough. So those 3 are the only ones you need from the Lady Justice. Pickles is useless. Deadly Strike will be fine, just as level 1. We'll go Execution here. After that we'll really need the damage and hope getting the Soul Stealers soon.
You carry.
Could actually try a little bit of gambling here. I think the Soul Stealers more than Adept. Okay, let's just go with Adept then. Mayhem is nice here. Now we get the third option from Lady Justice that is actually somewhat useful is Consecration. And you only need one of these, so we'll get the 30 heal back from hits you'll take.
bother now.
Spell area is here better. as I said, so Steelers will scale off from everything.
Lady.
The immobilized enemies take more damage. Would have been nice there, but I was in a hurry or something.
Summer? Death is just...
Okay, let's check the mayhem damage here. 900% more. It would be nice, but still, even with this bonus, the Soul Stealers will still do a lot more damage than this attack damage.
What more? Take from. I see. Sin can. Each. You.
Last fight coming up. Here are the stats for that fight. And as you can see here, the Soul Stealers are clearly the best skill in the game.